My dad always says, if it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you.
My name is Chad Lucas. I live in Buffalo, New York. I was born with a water mass on my calf muscle, and it turned into a fibrosis sarcoma tumor. I think it was like 2.5, almost 3. They basically took the kneecap off and separated the 2 bones.
Chad's always been my strength. Even the month that we spent in the hospital with the amputation, he kept me going because I was on my pity box.
Some kids are very mean. You're different. So they didn't like it, so they picked on me. And I would say probably around 4th grade is when food became my best friend. You know, that took away all the pain that I had, that I was trying to deal with. And I would have been thinking that I was going to be fat for the rest of my life. You're destined to be big. It's something you just gotta deal with. I had that set in my head. My kids had to help me get dressed. I was winded all the time. I knew I had to do something. And ever since I was a child, my mom took can't out of my vocabulary. And I never really understood why until the journey that I've gone through with my coach, Sherry.
My name is Sherry Zillio. In the spring of 2017, I received a phone call from a gentleman and wanted to know if I could help him lose weight. And I told him the day he came in, his head and his heart have to match when it comes to weight loss. You can't want a quick fix. This is not a just lose weight and I'll see you, goodbye. I told him, you're gonna be with me for long term.
After I got done talking to her, it was like someone lifted a huge weight off my shoulders. And she flipped my life upside down, turned it around, realigned it, and set me on a new path.
Her word to me was golden because everything she told Chad was true. Each time he got on that scale, he had a loss.
Being on the Ideal Protein protocol taught me that I have to regroove my brain in a different way of thinking.
Every time I walk in here, I have such a huge lump in my throat of gratitude. My son, for the first time, doesn't have to experience a disappointment. And he was dropping weight. And I was starting to see my son for the first time in a long time.
Once I lost over 100 pounds, then there was people, because they just like stare at me and go, I know who he is, but is that really him? Then they would come up to me and go, oh my God, I didn't even recognize that was you. Everybody's first question is, did the surgery hurt? I'm like, what surgery? The gastric thing. I said, it probably does, but I didn't get it. It's just awesome. I have lost 216 pounds, and if I didn't lose the weight, I wouldn't be here. Now that I've changed my eating habits, now I can change my kids. I have another tool in my belt that I can pass on to them as a dad, as their sole provider, as their guardian angel.
Ideal Protein has saved my dad.
I want to be here. My main thing is I want to walk him down the aisle one day.